Hi, my name's Alberto Rodriquez, but you can call me AJ if you'd like. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born just south of here, 1,200 miles down on the Caribbean island known as Puerto Rico. And I got to live there for about 3 years during my infant years until me and my family moved up to New York, the great Big Apple, where I was privileged to live quite the experience up there. And I'm not going to lie, I do not miss the cold. But after 9/11 in 2002, me and my family decided to move down here. We decided we wanted to come somewhere where there was a family-friendly atmosphere. And not to lie, we came down here a couple times on vacation before we decided to move in. We kind of just got infatuated with the warm temperate climate, the shiny, clear blue skies, and the bristling lakes. Yes, we fell in love with Lakeland, so we decided to move here, especially since it reminded us of home. It reminded us of Puerto Rico. For myself, at the time, I was just a kid, so for me, it was more about, I'm going down to live with Mickey and going to be in Disney World all the time. That turned out not to be the case, but I still love it here. This is my home. Throughout the years, I did get to see Lakeland grow before my very eyes. I came down here when there was less than 70,000 people, and now we're over 100,000. And I was even given the privilege and honor to attend Harrison School of the Visual and Performing Arts, where I graduated in 2011, and now I'm currently on Polk State's business business administration classes. That's what I'm majoring in. Now, let me tell you a little bit of why I'm running, because that might be a question that's going through your mind. I'm running because I have a vision and dream for Lakeland, but it's not just a vision and dream that's my own. I feel it's a vision and dream that we all share as citizens of this great city. We all have our own passions. We all dream about something individually. Some of us want to go to the top of the mountain, be the best at a certain craft. Some of us just want to have a quiet life, retire with a family and whatnot. But there's one vision and dream that I personally believe that ties us all together, and that is the vision and dream to leave behind a better world and a better earth for future generations and for our children. That is my vision for Lakeland. I want to serve as your next city commissioner so that I can help build a foundation for a greater Lakeland tomorrow, not just for us, but for our posterity. The basis of my campaign is the slogan, "A New Dawn." Now, why is it a new dawn? It's because it really comes down to bringing a fresh face, fresh ideas, and a fresh background to the City Commission. Now, what does my platform offer? Well, to start off, I am the only candidate that has an official platform that you can look up on my website, which is www.aj4lakeland.com. Now, that platform focuses on economic development, the promotion of Lakeland, better representation, and better accountability. Now, I could go and explain all of that in incredible detail, but that would take about an hour, and I really don't want to waste your time. So feel free to visit the website, which is once again www.aj4lakeland.com. Now, more importantly, what do I bring to the table? I know that's what everyone's asking. Well, as I said before, I'm the only candidate that has an official platform that you can look up, not only on my Facebook page, but mainly on my website. I bring fresh ideas and a fresh new perspective and a diverse background. Now, what do I mean by a diverse background? Well, I've been privileged enough to be given multiple experiences throughout my life that makes me more than qualified to run and to be your next city commissioner. That starts off with serving on multiple municipal boards. For example, just a couple years ago, I was served under the Business Advisory Council under then Mayor Gal Fields. It was a short-lived board, I believe for political reasons, but it gave me a very good insight into a lot of business activity in the city of Lakeland. I currently am on the board right now for the Hispanic Advisory Council under Mayor Howard Wiggs. And what we do in that advisory council is we are basically liaisons to the Hispanic community so that the Hispanic community can address issues that they have directly to the mayor and to the city commission. And it's also a conduit for the mayor and the city commission to directly communicate with the Hispanic community. I also bring forth my culture, my ethnicity, my understanding of the Hispanic race. Yo puedo hablar español también. Aside from that, I'm also a millennial. I do represent and understand the fastest growing generation demographic in the nation. And in just 4 short years, millennials will take up 46% of the labor force. And when you're looking for a leader, city government, it's kind of important to have someone there, not down the road, but somebody who's ahead of the curve, who can see what the future is going to look like and who can represent what the future is going to be. And that's what I offer as a candidate. But that's not all. I've also been in charge of multiple budgets. My family runs the Puerto Rican Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of Polk County. So as the administrative assistant, I've been privileged to run several budgets. I've run several organizations and events, and I've even had to go after sponsors. So I understand what it's like to run a budget. I understand what it's like to run a small event. And more importantly, I've been surrounded with small businesses my entire life, especially since the induction of the chamber. So I've been experienced and exposed to not just one business, but to a vast multitude of industries and their needs and the challenges they face in the modern economy. And all this put together is really what makes me the fresh face with fresh ideas and a diverse background who's uniquely qualified to be your next city commissioner. Well, time management's a very big thing about being a community leader and a public servant. For those of us campaigning, we already know the trials of actually having to be good at time management. But as for me, if I'm given the privilege and honor to serve as Lakeland's next city commissioner, it's quite simple how I will manage my time. Aside from my school responsibilities, going to Polk State and working on my classes, and aside from my responsibilities as the administrative assistant at the Puerto Rican Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of Polk County, I plan to be Lakeland's 24/7 full-time city commissioner. And this means that you'll be able to call me at any time, whether it be midnight, 3 a.m., or right at the morning. You can call me anytime. If I don't pick up, I will get back to you that very day, within 24 hours. I will be accessible in my office, which the city provides us as commissioners. I will be accessible at that office every day of the week. I'll be open for any type of meeting. I really want to be the people's commissioner. And this is not something that I take lightly. This is what the people of Lakeland not only expect, this is what they deserve, and it's not what they've been getting for the past couple years. So if you do give me the support, and if you do give me that honor and privilege to serve as your next city commissioner, I promise you this: I won't be the perfect commissioner, but I will be there 24/7 to make sure your voices are heard. If you share the same vision for Lakeland that I share, if we believe in this marvelous city, if we believe that we can make Lakeland grander than it is today, then I urge you to give me your support and give me the honor and privilege to serve as your next city commissioner. Now, together, we can bring about a vision of Lakeland that's better not just for us but for our posterity. But in order to do that, we must be willing to act. Now, I don't promise to be the perfect city commissioner. I wasn't born on planet Krypton. I'm not Superman. But I can tell you this: if you do elect me, you will have a commissioner who has the drive and the urgency to not only be a 24/7 commissioner, but to get the actual platform that he does have to try and get it passed. But not only that, you'll have a listening ear at City Hall. You'll have someone you can talk to. You'll have someone who will listen to your voices and your opinions. So I urge you to vote for me. If you're tired of how things are being run now, there is an alternative on the ballot this year. It's not the same candidates running. It's not the same set of choices. It's true reform, true options. So if you believe in Lakeland the way I believe in Lakeland, then let us act together. I can't do this alone. I need your support in order to make Lakeland grander than it is today. In order for our vision to become true, we must be willing to act.